and now my front screen doesn't react. Really? Alright, it's my first time doing a vlog using my Samsung Ultra tablet. I don't know, S what, I don't know, the latest Ultra tablet. So basically, before I bought the Samsung tablet, of course I have my Samsung Note 9, and I have my Note 10, and I bought Flip for my wife, and I bought the Z Fold 3. And my Z Fold 3, about 2 weeks ago, the Wi-Fi died. So I have no Wi-Fi, so I just put it in flight mode now because I took out the SIM card and put it back into my Note 10. And show you this, and then the screen died. Yep, the screen died as well. When I touch it, I can sort of, I was able to feel that. No, I can only feel the vibrate. But basically the screen died. And every time I open up the outside screen, the inside screen, the outside screen will take a while before it gives me any sort of response. Oh yeah, there is it. And before the screen died, I realized my GPS isn't accurate. Then only I found out when I go to the Samsung store. I went to the Samsung store, then it was only then that I found out that the Wi-Fi antenna and the GPS antenna, everything with the inside screen is one unit. So suffice to say, now before you doubt anything, I have never ever dropped my Fold 3 before because I have a really good casing, and moreover I have a really good casing from the brand Spigen from Korea. It costs like 270 ringgit. Anyway, and it just died like that. So, and I'm so used to the Fold thing. I really like it. I know the Galaxy S23 is out, so now I might have opted for the Galaxy 23, but back during that time when this was faulty, I asked the Samsung store. They say, oh, we need to take your phone in and it will take maybe a few days. And I'm like, how can I be without my phone for a few days? Doesn't make sense. So I wanted to buy the Fold 4. I haven't realized how deep a shit I was in. Then they don't have it in the stores. They only have 512. I wanted 1 terabyte because my Note 10 has 512 and a 512 gigabyte card in it. So my Note 10 has 1 terabyte inside. So when I got the Fold 3, I couldn't completely transfer everything in. That's why I still keep my Note 10 side by side. And it has always been one of the thing that I was like, it only has 512, you know. And when they announced the Fold 4, they have 1 terabyte but only online special. That time my Fold 3 was working well. There's no reason for me to get the Fold 4. So I hate buying phones actually. I'm not those who chase the latest stuff. I mean, it's just that whenever they have anything wrong, I am not in the position to send my phone in for service because it just doesn't make sense. You can send your car in for service. You can send your TV in for service. How do you even send your phone in for service? It doesn't make sense. You know, so I thought I'll just buy a Fold 4 and transfer everything over and then send my Fold 3. Now, throughout the process of looking for my 1 terabyte Fold 4, I almost pulled the trigger to just simply get a 512. Then when I look at the price, it's like 7,300 ringgit. You know, so I sort of hold back, and then after I tried every means of getting a 1 terabyte in Malaysia, couldn't get it. My good friend Ivan Kong, he said he got it during Evo Enduro. He was in Thailand and then he bought the Fold 4 1 terabyte. Anyway, then I took a bet and I just bought from a Shopee store. Okay, I bought from a Shopee store. and it's a bit of a risk because it's 8,000 ringgit. Anyway, after I bought while waiting for my Fold 4, that was when I was told to fix the Wi-Fi. This is before my screen died. To fix the Wi-Fi, it will cost 3,500 ringgit or thereabouts, because the whole Wi-Fi thing and the screen is 1 unit. And I was shocked. And then then when I posted about this, I saw so many people run into the same problem that I had. Then I went online and searched. True enough, globally, a lot of Fold 3s are dying without any indication, like they just died. Whereas the Fold 1 and Fold 2, some are still working fine. And Fold 3s are dying, probably because of flaw in their mechanism or whatnot, you know. But so many people send me pictures that of their Fold 3, for no reason the inside screen died. And my friend had a Fold 3 that couldn't open up. It just stayed there like this, max out. So this got me worried, because I'm sorry. Hello. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, bye. Be kind to interns. They speak slowly. Anyway, so yeah, this got me worried, because if I had seen everybody's Fold disintegrating, I might not have bought the Fold 4. So if you haven't bought the Fold 4, hold it back before Samsung provides a clear answer on what goes wrong, because they generally fall flat and just became a useless brick with a weird screen after about a year. Alright, if the same happens to Fold 4, you guys are freaking because it's not cheap. 7,000-8,000 ringgit. I haven't even voiced out the fact that Samsung could have given Fold owners the same camera system as the Galaxies, which cost 2,000 ringgit lesser, but they choose to not to, which is really bad. I mean, I would have expected, okay, if I have the Fold 4, probably you give me the camera of the S22 while you come out with the 23, right? No, it's not even that. So the cameras, my Fold 3 camera is totally comparable to my Note 10. Anyway, and anyway, so I pulled the trigger and I bought it, and here you go, my Fold 4 is here. And the guy gave me a lot of free gift, which if you buy from Samsung, you wouldn't be able to get it. I mean, Samsung, don't blame me. I walked into your stores and your people have no answer whatsoever. I even got hold of your PR and they don't have an answer for me as well. So I do not know. This looks like a Bluetooth speaker. Yeah, it is a Bluetooth speaker. What is on top? On-off button. Do I need such a big contraption for on-off? Is there something else? Anyway, leave it there. And they also gave me a okay, JBL AirPods, which looks super tacky. It looks super tacky. Samsung 45-volt charger. And what else is this? Okay. Alright, I don't mind. 10,000 milliampere power bank. Hey, these are free gifts. Right, and what else? Oh. Standing cover with the pen. Okay, it's supposed to be an improvement over the Fold 3's flimsy cover, but it's nowhere as good as what Spigen makes, because Samsung places the pen at the back, which doesn't make sense. You can't line up, you can't put your phone flat. It just doesn't make sense. Probably it makes sense because you can open it up and then it lies at an angle, protecting the camera module. Probably. I'll see. There you go. It's a waste of money. I mean, really, I hate buying things that are of utility. I mean, okay. I need to use them anyway, right? And this Samsung tablet that I am using now to replace my MacBook Pro does the job way better. Apart from the fact that nobody is able to make a mouse pad that is as good as Apple's. All right, everybody's mouse pad is retarded. That includes every single Windows computer out there. And I thought Samsung would have been a little bit better. I mean, Samsung, come on, you're a huge company, right? You can't even do a trackpad as good as 20-year-old Apple's. Then you should be out of the computer business. All right, so yeah, it's already been about the same for warranty activation purposes, right? So the guy contacted me and told me that, oh, we only have the green color one, which I couldn't really be bothered. You can give me a pink color one, and I wouldn't have been bothered with it as well, because these things gonna stay in casing anyway. They're gonna stay inside casings. Let's see. Oh, I got it the other way around. Imagine I drop my phone while opening it. Alright, there we go. Into the bin. And that's it. So, out of nowhere, this becomes a Fold 3 versus Fold 4. Which one should you buy? Oh, it light up. It light up. Out of nowhere, my Fold 3 light up. It was like a complete blank. Oh my god. So sad, right? So sad, right? You spend a couple thousand ringgit on something like this, you know, and it just went like this. Now my fear is this guy here in 1 year will turn into this. That's my biggest fear. All right. So there you go. Now it doesn't light up anymore. So it's sad. Anyway. Okay. Can you all see? If this were to be my Mac camera, right, my MacBook Pro, right, you can't see nothing. You won't be able to see anything. So the camera bump is bigger. Yeah, I'm not a professional phone reviewer, but I'm a very experienced phone buyer because I buy phones, right? And I would have been able to review phones if this was 20 years ago, because 20 years ago I'm in the mobile phone business. I'm in the PDAA, you know, the early smartphone business. Oh, out of nowhere, decided to restart. Anyway, the Fold 4, they say it's thinner. Is it thinner? It doesn't look thinner to me, to my eyes, but it opens flatter. At least now that it's brand new, it opens flatter. And when I touch the surface, I cannot feel the longgang. See, there is a ridge here in the Fold 3, which on the Fold 4 doesn't. I mean, visually you can see it, but touching it you can't feel it. I guarantee you can't feel it. You can only see it without feeling it. Whereas the Fold 3, you can totally feel it. All right. What else? The external screen, they say it's larger. I think it is, right? It is somewhat a little bit larger, right? Are they the same size if I stand them up? Okay, the Fold 3 is taller than the Fold 4. Okay, it's taller. And HP. Yes, boss. Bye. There was a Volvo gathering and they dragged me into the group, even though I'm no longer a Volvo owner, even though I love Volvos. Anyhow, I'm sponsoring videography and photography for them. Anyway, yeah, and in the Note 3, you have this little border here with Note 4 doesn't. Overall, the grip is still really good. I love the way this phone grips, especially when it's closed, you know. I love this as well. I just don't love it when it doesn't work, right? And yeah. So that's the thing. You see, my Note 9 still perfect. It's still perfect. All right. I just went through a full cleanup, like total reset. Right. So the Note 9 has one of the most uncomfortable grip because of that little ridge here. That a very pronounced. Look at the sides. It's a very, very pronounced ridge over here. It's very uncomfortable to hold, right? Note 10 a lot better. This one, of course, is really good. The Fold 3, and here's the Fold 4. So yeah, so before committing to your Fold, question Samsung, what's up with the Fold 3? What is wrong? What's the finding? And it's still like that. It's still like tapered, you know, like a wet shit. Same shit. So I'm worried now because if the mechanism is largely similar, and if this boy doesn't last 1 year, I'm gonna burn everything, every Samsung I own in this house, which includes my door locks. Used to include all my air conditioning unit, but they break down in they broke down very quickly. But my most expensive Samsung aircon is working fine even until now, touch wood. The standing aircon, everybody thought it's a speaker. That cost me 10,000. And I didn't buy a Samsung TV back then because the smart TV UI wasn't as nice as LG's, but that was back then. And what else is Samsung in my house? My washing machine broke down, which was Samsung as well. Then I changed to a Panasonic, and my microwave oven, which was Samsung, also broke down, and I changed to a Panasonic. And what else? Nothing much. I won't throw my tablet. I love it. Battery consumption is bad. The battery consumption, basically battery life is lousy. It's nowhere near that of whatever iPads. No lah. Actually, my iPad Pro battery life sucks as well. The big one. And that was also one of my worst gadget purchase. I'm not someone who chase gadgets. I purchased that iPad Pro thinking that with that Apple Pencil it can be a good laptop replacement. Then Apple completely screwed that up because the iPad Pro, given the size of a laptop screen, doesn't load desktop grade web pages. That's the first thing. The second thing, the Apple Pencil only works with special programs. It is not a mouse replacement. So it's silly. So I bought that without researching much. So yeah. So before buying anything, do watch your tech reviewer videos. Yeah, that's all I can say. All right. So this is my whole Samsung situation here. So Samsung, can you please let me know what the dude went wrong with this? Okay? Yeah, that's it. And now my front screen doesn't react. Really? It's not reacting. My front screen isn't reacting. See? Wow, it's like a slow death.